it. Hi, buddy.
Hello.
Also, I have talked with a doctor about the bus. Apparently, the acceleration is lethal for most organic life forms, if put on full throttle.
Do not use the fucking bus as a medical vehicle.
Oh my God.
I wasn't going to. I just said it killed people.
Good. I'm glad we are on the same page.
But if we needed it in a hurry.
Don't let anything he says bother you. I don't think he knows what he's saying half the time. Ugh.
It's Carl. I think
One
I've learned.
blue, please.
I think I'm learning to disassociate what Carl says, similar to what Creature says.
I'm colorblind.
You know he has access to like the whole internet now.
Considering the state of the world, I would say that there isn't much internet when it comes to these parts.
2, please.
I don't know where he got it, to be fair. I don't know where he's been. I thought he was in pieces at the noodle shop.
Yes, his frame is different.
Wow, that worked. It's actually the right one. Good job.
Fantastic.
Are you
liking it?
hiccuping again?
That wasn't me. That was not me. I think that was Biz.
Oh, it's gone already. That was fast.
Sip.
Tequila.
Sip.
Yeah, me too.
Sip.
Good.
I can't drink this.
Sorry, I'm trying to move. There we go.
Okay.
Pretending to have a chair.
Your joints will handle this, you are synthetic.
Harold's gonna do the same. Harold also pretends to have a chair sometimes.
You're a little shit.
Why do you keep calling that a little shit? That's so rude.
She is. She makes these faces, and people fall for
What?
it.
What faces?
What? Who would make faces?
You would. So does she.
No. What faces? What?
Do your thing.
You just
Cast
I'm
your
just
spell.
a silly little guy.
spell. Can.
You do.
What do you
don't
mean?
have the magic.
You're doing it now.
But I'm just smiling. Can a man not
Mimicking
smile?
Joey.
You can smile. Actually, I have a question now that she
Can
said
I
that.
not have a face?
Yeah.
You're not.
Nope.
No. If you could have magic, what would you wish
Yeah.
you had?
Nice face.
What are the options?
All of them.
Well, one, it would be
Nice
useful to have my
face.
own sort of like blowtorch to work on the like things. Maybe fire, but that's your thing.
I can share.
All right. Man, my fucking foot. Give me a second.
It's alright.
But that's a. Can I say jack of all trades and master of none?
I think that's really difficult on the body.
Man.
That's why a lot of the time when you see us cast, it's usually like the same element all the time.
Can you cast different elements?
Nuh-uh. Not me.
Who
I've
here has
never met
magic?
anyone
Raise
who
your
can.
hand. You have magic?
I can come back to life. That classifies as magic on the internet.
Huh.
He doesn't have magic, don't bother.
Nuh-uh, I do.
I don't know. Maybe whatever Dia has.
That's called fabrication.
But take his mojo.
What do you do? What? Are you a light mage? Yeah, you do light stuff. Well, that's what I thought. It's good. It's good against the warpies.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with it. Well, at least from what I can see from him. He's the only light mage I've ever met.
I think he's the only light mage in town.
I think you're right. How big would his ego be right now if he knew we were talking about him?
Huge.
Huge.
Like a pineapple.
You all did the same. It's like a wave.
This is sync. Twinning.
What's up, twin?
Sup, Gurger?
You know what that
Let her call
means,
you
right?
grandpa like that?
No.
No. Well, I don't know. It's sweet when it
Grandpa?
comes from that. Okay, Gurgur is funny. But don't start calling me grandpa and whatever. I'm only 49.
Gurger.
Are there ways to find
What
out how old you are?
I have it in
Is it
the
bad?
logs. Technically
No.
speaking, by the order of... Depending how you count. If you count when the initial frame was made, then that would be not too long before the war. So give or take now like 51, 52 years. By the amount, how long I was online, actually sentient and whatnot, then above a year, definitely, maybe 2.
I'm gonna pay you back for that pair.
Back when I was came online first, there were not really working calendars, so I don't really know when exactly I became online. And some of the logs are fucked up.
Fuck it, I'll join you.
You're not the oldest one in the room. Actually, I'd argue maybe Carl is the oldest one in the room.
Fair enough.
Buddy, too.
Hello. Buddy's still here? Yeah, Buddy too.
I win.
I wasn't paying attention.
How old are you,
We're
buddy?
old.
Hey, give me a second to fix mine.
Been 79 years since my production date.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Why are you looking at me?
I just thought maybe you'd know.
Harold's
I'm sorry.
the oldest, I think.
When
Oh,
did
yeah.
the war start?
I very rarely count Harold for anything.
By now, the war started
11-ly.
51 years ago.
I was about 3 years old when it started.
I was designed for the war before it started by about 12 years. I think that puts me around 60 something.
Harold, you're like 100, right?
Body still beats you.
Yeah,
But
Harold's
each
a
of
fucking
these
century.
units are made daily. I believe this chassis is less than a year old.
Oh yeah, sure, totally. Yep.
Ah, well, hopefully it is better than the whiskey.
And thanks to production, we're now in full swing.
Maybe Bumblebee can't exactly handle any kind of alcohol.
Oh, sure the
Wait,
hell.
you have access to
I'm
manufacturing plant?
I think.
Correct!
You think?
We are currently sitting at
Maybe.
4,187 units.
That is more than that's 1,000 more than yesterday.
Correct! We went in full swing.
Well, good.
Where are
Everyone
they
has
getting all
girls.
this fucking materials from? That's what I want to know. How stocked is this archive facility they were talking about?
The
in
mine.
space?
I mean, it was okay. No wild down, but
Wonder if I'll see
The mine on
That's
what?
where the other
like,
Carls go.
oh, do you like?
Nothing. Totally not
Are you
trying to see
experiencing a
under
bunch of Carls at the same time right now?
No, that'd be silly.
this.
They're on autopilot, under direct instructions to follow specific parameters.
So you're not a hive mind
It's the
intelligence.
same thing. Ugh.
I don't believe so,
well,
but I am the main one, and I am still running the facility from here.
Are you still the main one when you have to get a new body?
One day I get to see it. Okay,
Correct.
nice.
My consciousness is not inside of this frame.
come on.
I'm sure you're not
Take
that
off.
bad. I think they
A
were just
fork.
being dramatic.
Useful.
I'm on the internet now.
Oh yeah, so of course it's yeah. So come on. You're around people friendly.
Though I believe this is the
people.
old version of the Arclight internet,
around
it
black
appears
and
that they've
yellow.
moved to a different
enough.
one. And this one has been closed off to old facilities only. I believe it was for the war.
Cleaning it up.
That's a bisque. On a side note, I'm glad to see that you are feeling more comfortable.
Alright.
And my offer from the previous evening is still on, but I think
Well, damn, I like that one
you're
better.
alright. Like, if you need it, I don't think you mind, but your call.
I guess that one good thing of
That was a
losing
very
memories, you get
nice
to
talk.
Rediscover what you like, huh?
Exactly.
But fuck whiskey. That shit awful. I don't know how the hell people drink that shit.
Carl, I'm made to stitch people up, not how to keep
Now
a
why the hell people put it
conversation.
in a shot glass here?
I didn't mean that talk. I meant the one on the wall.
Get drunk fast.
That's
Yeah.
one.
That.
With sticks. The good talk.
Some people go a little crazy.
This is the
Well, if it was good, then
Probably the folks upstairs, maybe.
that's right. Then that's
Or is that yours, Bisque?
that's also good.
I have mine.
I don't like guns.
So, vote, you think we could possibly get. Well,
I don't like guns either. They're hard to manufacture.
It's a 50-50, remember. Like, they gotta talk with everyone and see if it is.
well, I mean, I know it's a
Any of
big
yours?
bid, but. Oh
That's
shit,
yours.
did I fall on my head? God damn it! Some bitch!
No worries.
Hello.
Hey.
How do you?
Why?
Carl.
Lay down here.
I am Carl.
Hey, buddy.
Like Harsh said, he's talked with the more senior members of security. So,
Sit down like a...
It'll be nice
They
if
must
we were
have
working together.
amnesia. They forgot I'm him.
Yeah.
I got painted.
I thought it was all synthetics, but
Let's go.
apparently it's only me.
Good
Huh.
luck.
Alright.
And I'd be actually able to be I get a good reason to be around in my orb form, and people not
Hey,
being all like.
I just want to
"So go into
apologize.
your normal
I
form,
know
and then
probably
go
I
into
don't
your-
need to, or
you
it
look
doesn't
creepy
matter,
with the
but
cloak on,
it's
so whatever.
Yep.
who's arrested?
I
You're-
imagine you have your reasons.
Be well.
I
Enjoy
was
your
look
just
just
like,
reminds me of
Keep people
someone.
protected, and I have a
the-
physical form, or they get jump scared by me being in
It
a
Right.
just kind of triggered a response.
You
That's
know
I
all.
mean,
people.
right.
It's
Is it a jump scare or lamp shade?
Just
I don't
triggered
know why
something.
people-
I
Sorry
can't
about
really,
earlier. I thought it'd
I
be
can't
fun.
really
No, not again.
change how I look.
no.
But I did
there's
earlier,
no
dude.
reason. I'll just have to deal. I'll
I
get
get it,
past
I
my
go,
shit.
but like, come on.
Just no hard feelings.
But
It was not funny.
that explains it. I was
surprising.
thinking for a moment that it's all
You come in as
synthetics, then that it's
You don't
that's
think I'm all that
that
shit, right?
answers.
Glad I
I'm
can still
really-
see
No,
you.
I'm not saying you
I'm really
totally
uncomfortable
are,
around
man.
my
Shit,
daily
I'm
used to
saying
be,
we
but-
had to
Is he
work
back
on
on
it.
the fucking
More
chair?
uncomfortable. than I used to.
I'm
Always.
a lampshade when I
Always
have the
the
cloak
charm.
on, right?
Well,
It's no
if
fault of yours.
Kaji!
It's just
I
something.
deal
I
with
don't want to talk about.
I'll make the rules.
issues of
Sorry.
the body, not the mind, so I don't think I can help with much.
We gotta get you
Right.
some kind of seat that you can.
Still, I appreciate what you do, and you were always nice to me in the past.
You know that's why I painted my middle finger red?
In the past?
Draped around my legs.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh shit. I figured you'd
Flip people
know
off
because like
with it.
somebody
It's a
ran
big
the
fuck you.
Have we
DNA.
met before?
check.
Effective.
Yeah, we have.
Sure.
The
I used
details
to-
are not my choice.
I used to live around here.
Now
Here.
what?
I don't know.
Someone
No, we're
else
not
just
doing that.
tell you,
I don't know
like
why
most
you
of the
did
people
that,
who
but we're not doing that.
Trixie.
I forgot her name.
Give
She
you thumbs up too.
changed them to make me look like a hero of the town
Ah.
or some shit. I don't know.
Biogen fucks me up. It's physical, it's mental, that's all.
I
I
don't
just,
remember her name.
most people
Little redhead.
figured it out or it came up. There's no reason for me to hide it from you. I just figured you already
That's
knew.
this guy.
That's
I
not a thing that happens. Don't worry about that.
didn't. If someone ran the tests in the hospital, they didn't leave the logs behind.
Huh.
But considering what I know now and your reaction to me, guess I can guess.
Yeah.
Genetic manipulation.
It was
guess
an
it-
AI run facility.
Yeah,
What are you
I
guys
started
doing?
guessing it was a matter of what instead of who did it.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
So yeah, that's all. I just want you to know. I got no beef. It's just
Yes,
You get her legs, I'll get her arms.
it's understandable.
Here, let me help you.
Well, if it's possible, I will try to have someone else medical to help you in case you require
I'm
more
helping you
help.
to your feet.
But
There you
if I'm the
go.
only one around, and I don't know,
You're
Hey, I'll take it.
we can
just-
just always put you like anesthetic or something.
Yeah, honestly, I would advise that anytime I have to go in there.
Download
My
dance moves?
fight or flight starts to kick in whenever I get anywhere that looks like a lab. Surgical procedures, anything of the sort. So it's been rough.
Don't.
Especially after getting shot. I just have a hard time with it. That's all.
I know I'm not responsible directly, but
I got you.
I apologize that one of my kin did this to you.
Like sweet.
No, it's alright. It's not kin. This was a monster. It's different.
AI still a synthetic, so. Okay,
Thanks
feel
for
free to
Nope.
fuck it up
Go.
if you ever
This way.
puff
This
puff
way.
with it again.
This way. This way.
Don't think I ever want to
This
go
way.
back, but
This
yeah.
way.
Oh,
You know what? That's fair.
appreciate it.
Bisk, look out.
What did you do?
Buddy, it's only fair you get the other one too.
Are you fine?
They're dragged upstairs. Okay.
Buddy, show this guy up.
Dust on.
What is this? It's very dangerous to do this on a staircase. Oh, what's that? What if you lost balance?
I did. I pulled it. It has a chair on it.
You can sit on this. That's cool.
Of course.
I just noticed it just says pull in the back, so I pulled it.
Don't look at me. I can't do that.
Boo!
Ooh.
Oh, they're right up there.
I've scared away your hiccup. Now you'll never hiccup again. Ever.
Breathe.
Up the stairs. Up the stairs.
Well, you take care. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sir, I've noticed you quite a few times walking about, and I have no idea who you are. Apologies, so I guess I came up here to fix that.
Hey yo,
Send
do you
you
want
on
to join
to
us for
the
this last hour thing?
Arc-like prototype.
I might come out as espresso later. I'm listening to them talk about canon now.
Cinderella
Yeah,
series.
we're just assembling everything right now. Also, do you want me to hit the button?
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay, I'll hit
What
it.
up? What up?
Can
Feed
I-
yourself.
Audio in any way? Sorry, I think I had some audio interference going on. I don't think I heard your name.
Send you on to the Arc-like Cinderella series prototype.
Really, okay. Well, you can call me Seraphim, or if that's a mouthful, you can go with Trauma.
I've heard of your name before. Trauma. What corporation do you belong to?
I don't belong to a corporation. They made me. Aragon and Iogen joint project, but they didn't finish me before the war, and they don't own me.
Hello, prototype, then. Starting to see a pattern with the other robotics here.
Well, I guess I was, but now this is a new frame. Folks here built it, actually, after the fucking collective took me apart.
No, data on collective. Another gang.
Not exactly. Yes, but think of them more like organized military that pretty much you, me, most of the intelligent machines, mythics, we would be either killed or reprogrammed. And well, I fucking hate them for a reason.
Complete waste of resources. Another common thing these days I see.
That it is. Right. I take it you took upon yourself for the security, being lookout.
Affirmative. My original destination is building maintainer of arc-like power plants. Secondary function. Level 2 security. Lack of maintenance needed around.
Well, I think the only power plant that we have, if you probably already saw it or visited it, it's at Pit Stop. I'm not sure if that's technology you know.
on the list to investigate after security concerns die down. Certified Artifact Admission Hub has given me free reign to decide on taskings.
Huh. Pop. I guess you know her then. She's a good person.
Relatively. She found me at my testing facility way west of here. Took me back here.
Sorry, what are you planning?
What?
That is nice of her that she
The Tempest interns are unsupervised. So
decided
they're
to-
breaking out to go get drunk at lattes.
Where are they?
Agreed.
Are you still setting it up, or?
Still kind of setting it up, yeah.
Okay.
Were you online much before? Actually, were you? You say you're a prototype. I'm taking you also made before the war.
Affirmative. Unit. Time. Dates. Spent class 77 of 70 years at Arc testing facility number 8.
Well, you are definitely older than me, even in terms of years of production.
Sadly, I'm irrelevant. Nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of those walls.
No. The world is not really how we imagine it. I assume that's the case for most of synthetics.
My world was very small before found me. Now the world is bigger, but empty, violent.
That it is. You know, even Tempest doesn't have accurate data for the amount of population the planet had before and after the war. But generous estimates say that the last war probably killed off half of the population. Probably, it's just pure guesswork.
I didn't even know there was a war. My understanding was the corporations had a joint economic agreement.
Maybe they did, but as it usually happens, things fell apart, and well, all of that you see near the Crossroads, the Barrens, is just aftermath, leftovers of the war, the last war as they call it.
One of the last things human Arc-like testers told me was the Liberty was in space. Surprised to see it here, of all places.
I don't remember exactly that information was shared or not, but there's something about it. I mean, if you see a wrecked ship here, then you only have so many choices to pick from. Either an accident, a sabotage, or enemy action.
I know little of the outside world in between testing before everything went. Silence on the radio comms. Followed the last tasking to wait for a retrieval team for the following years.
Yeah. If not for Pop, then...
Here. Yes.
As if not for Pop, then you still would have been waiting for that retrieval team.
Internally, I gave up on the chance of them arriving around 30 years ago. Had to follow programming, wait within facility, maintain, repair, secure. Nothing but concrete and sand.
Look at this. At least, although maybe not, your facility was completely abandoned, evacuated, no bodies left behind.
Yes. Remember records of the complete personnel pulled out. In all operational mainline work like robotics, shit without the sites, the prototypes. Me and 3 others were the first in the mass of our production line. I am all that is left.
Okay, you are still alive and kicking, so that counts for something.
I suppose.
I think the organics have a say about being old but gold. Something along those lines.
Gold is a nice color.
Visual wise, maybe. I don't think it's practical or utilitarian enough.
Being a builder model in design, I have always wanted to make something out of gold. Even the simple wall. Now here I am, far away from my purpose.
As for purpose goes, I don't think we are in the same boat, but I hope you will either be able to get back to your original one, or perhaps this city will give you a new one.
I do not have an answer for.
Finding answers is difficult. That's what I learned.
Tempests are making buildings. Follow the plan. Fill the concrete. Build until done. Repeat. So much simple.
Actually, life is not about only simple things. Right. I apologize, but I have to cut our conversation short. Need to check with the rest of the medical team and hospital.
See you around. Trauma.
You take care as well, Candrid. You find purpose in security, and may you be able to do your job well.
Me too.
Giant big wall.
Let's go.
How much have you paid for it?
Alright, I drink.
Come on,
Hot
we're going
drama.
to get the fresh air.
Oh wait, shoot. What was your name?
Seraphim, but it's as I keep saying,
Seraphim.
telling people I react to both, so it's fine really.
Okay, but I wanna call you what you're comfortable with. You know.
Considering how long people knew me as Trauma,
Take the steps.
I'm aware that it's not quick to switch.
Okay, hold on. There's more.
I can still try.
There's more.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Careful.
I'm asking, well, I'm really asking, but thanks for.
Oh my god!
What did I say? Don't
Are you
do
drunk?
the phone.
Yeah, you have to.
Are you okay?
The wall.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Don't touch
Thank
him.
you. Yeah, don't touch us. Don't touch us.
5 feet. 5 feet, please. 5 feet.
We don't want to like catch anything.
Don't get near the interns.
Yes.
Okay.
We need to stay the disease free.
Yep.
There's a fountain.
Let's piss it in.
Oh,
Piss in the No.
Piss.
the fountain.
I don't think I care enough today to be bothered by this.
It's not our jurisdiction. Let's say that. It's securities.
Yeah.
And I suppose they are Tempest, so
Right.
Tempest can deal with it.
I exchanged a few words with that Candrid. I saw him around a few times.
Oh yeah,
but-
Cindy?
Yes.
Hey.
And, from how he explained this, I guess it is only thanks to you that
Oh,
he's
she.
still not rotting in whatever place he was.
Cindy's a girl.
She at least
Right.
recognized that both of us
Sorry,
are
I must
fucked up,
have.
like we used to be.
That's okay. You just got confused me for a little bit. Where I found her, you mean? Well, I went out. So you remember? Okay, here. Let's take a seat there. I'll tell you the whole story. Cause it's kind of long.
She mentioned something about the facility, something abandoned.
Yeah. So, do you remember the collective battle? I don't know if you were there for that.
Yeah. Fucking collective.
Yeah, so, Rusty helped. I saw him. I saw him in the battle and he was helping us fight the collective. And, since we saw that, you know, things were going on so much with him that, we didn't know exactly what was going on with the virus and everything. But if he was there helping us, then it might have been something. So I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So I left to go find him. And I tracked him and I tracked him and tracked him for months at a time until I finally found him in this really old rundown Arclight facility. Yeah, I believe it's Arclight. Partially like uncovered in sand. I don't know what he was wanting in there. He was looking for something specific inside. But I went down there and I tried to talk to him. And I showed him his poncho and his hat. And I was just trying to see if he was still there. And like, for a split second, he hesitated. And then the big tentacle thingy from him kind of lashed onto my eyeball and started overheating me. So that's why my eye is like this, and I didn't have my eye when I first got here. But suddenly, you know, we were pushed apart, and Cindy woke up. There were like a few different like versions of her around the place, but she was the only one that woke up from like a pod, and she defended the facility. Rusty got away. I couldn't see. And they were running real low on power. So they asked me if I was an Arclight technician and if I could fix them. And I said, yeah, I could fix you. So now they think I'm an Arclight technician. Which, I mean, I don't know if I am or not. They say I'm registered as one. So, like, somewhere along the way I must have gotten into it. But, yeah, then because my eye was messed up and that entire thing happened, I knew I couldn't find Rusty again. So I decided to take Cindy back with me back here to Crossroads. Because I knew I could fix her up here. I also needed a doctor to fix my eye. Which he did. And I'm in the process of getting that back up and running.
That is quite a story, I guess. Cindy saved your life, in a way.
Sorta, yeah. I mean, my brain probably would have been fried. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just conflicted. Because, you know, I feel like he's still in there somewhere, but I don't know it for sure, you know? I'm almost wondering if that was my last chance.
I have literally no way of knowing what to say to you, Bob.
That's okay. I don't think many people would. I would still try again if I ever saw him, though.
No one can fault you for that.
I mean, it helped us. That's gotta mean something.
It does.
So yeah, was there anything else you wanted to ask about Cindy?
It wasn't really, I'm not trying to pry into her background. I just finally seeing her alone on the gate, I decided, you know what, there's so many new people that I don't even know what their name is, that I might as well come up, change a few words.
She's a real nice gal. I think, from what I understand of little bits that she's told me is, she is a prototype.
Yep.
So I'm almost wondering if she doesn't have much experience out in the world. I tried telling her some things of my experiences and, you know, keep the good in people and everything like that. But most of all, I want her to have freedom, you know, and her autonomy. So I've told her just that, and she's chosen to be a security, and I fully support her for that.
If I got her right, then her initial purpose was to be a builder, and yeah, I guess you're right in the assessment that sounded like she was made a while back. Like, judging by the year of construction, she's probably older by 20 years than me. And
Well, the facility is real run down, that's for sure.
yeah,
Clearly abandoned. I mean, the sand was coming into it.
probably even if she was active, then maybe they kept her in the testing chambers. So yeah, probably little knowledge of the world.
Yeah, like the little pod, maybe it was like a holding pod, I don't know.
Hey, we can always change that. We can learn, adapt.
I'm just glad they're here.
Well, it's again nice that you managed to bring them back.
Of course, I was blind, but I did it. I made up a lot of friends along the way. That's partially why it took me so long to get back, actually.
That is impressive on both accounts, considering the state of the world, the wastelands. It
I mean, I've done it before,
is
so...
surprising. Or maybe it's your winning and friendly personality.
You think?
I'm just guessing. Pop, I'm really not good at whole socializing bit, so...
Oh, okay. I mean, there were some real nice convicts that picked me up and dropped me off.
I guess maybe the world is not full of rotten people, and even if there are some harsh folks, they're not
Of course not. There are tons of nice people in the world. Sometimes they just don't trust you off bat. You have to gain it. Did you see that Carl was back?
Yeah. I've
Apparently he
noticed.
came from space.
Maybe high atmosphere, because how he explained it, it more like sounds he somehow got access to a manufacturing plant out of all things.
I thought it was low atmosphere.
Or maybe low.
Low
again,
orbit.
I really... Yeah, low orbit,
orbit,
something like that.
atmosphere. Well, I mean, probably got connected to the big towers there and just shot out a signal. I'm gonna be honest, it wouldn't be that hard.
I guess so. I'm really... Well, if it's not about medical stuff, then I'm really not skilled or knowledgeable about stuff.
Yeah. Still though, you've been around a while. Probably know more than you think.
Some things, but... I don't know, there are often times when I feel that I still have gaps of knowledge with something that I should know. Little bits, but I guess organics do say that you learn entire life.
Me and Kami are doing something if one of you are
Learn
able to
through
handle that.
mistakes and achievements. Yep, that sounds about right.
Kinda in the middle of a character scene, but I'll try to switch.
Still, maybe you're thinking
Are
of
you
like
still with them,
amnesia.
Respawn, or?
Like parts of history that you don't know?
Sorry, I might clarify. Not like gaps of knowledge that I'm missing something.
I think Kami's going.
I
Kami's going.
just do not know how to tackle something. Or I tried something and I made a mistake, even though I... Not surgery related.
Yeah, I'm following. Well, I mean, yeah, that is how people learn. By making mistakes.
I just hope that at some point no one else will have to pay for my mistake. As medics, we kinda, well, have people's lives in our hands.
Oh, sure. Have you ever thought about asking someone before you did something?
Sure. Need be, I always try to
get advice,
get someone for assistance and whatnot.
No, I mean like advice on what you guidance.
Maybe once or twice, but perhaps not as often. I'll have that in mind.
One thing I love about having Doc around is he's got so much knowledge because he's an older guy, you know. So if I have any questions, I know I can go to him for guidance, and he usually has some wise words to tell me. May not be the right thing that I need at the time, but it definitely did help a few times. I think you need someone like that in your life, you know, someone older, someone wiser, who has a lot of experience. And that person, I guess, could change depending on the topic. That's what I do, at least. I just ask around.
It's something to consider.
Majority of the people here are friendly.
Yep. I mean, no need to tell me that. I'd like to think that at least a few people would give a shit in case I was met my ultimate demise.
Definitely. If not, she just
Are
hack them
you
clothes.
going to meet your ultimatum eyes?
Sorry, that was a poor
Okay,
attempt
good.
as a joke.
The question is she going to?
I know it's different for
I kind of just want to walk out and sit outside.
Synthetics?
Like she did that one time.
Yeah, it's different for synthetics. So. But I understand.
To be fair, when Collective dismantled me, as long as core remains intact, well, Crossroads managed to rebuild me, but preferably I do not seek to repeat that situation and check if that's gonna happen every time.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, it's not.
I'm always very conscious when I work with synthetics. I always ask them before I do something to them, you know? Like, are you okay with me opening your hatch? Are you okay with me putting you in sleep mode? Do you want to be in sleep mode while I do this? You know, that kind of stuff. Because I don't ever want to make them feel like that.
And I appreciate your approach, and I'm sure most of them, if not all of them, approach it as well.
You may want to let people know, Kami.
I would hope everyone does.
Apparently.
Yeah. Do you think I should do Jasmine now?
Sure.
Yeah, let me do that.
If not, maybe someone needs to tell them how. Sometimes people don't realize that they should. Don't stand in the road.
One of the drunk interns put in some admin code and now the gates won't close. One of them got dragged out by something.
Oh, wait, I'll fix it.
You can do that?
Ooh, they can open doors, I believe. I don't know if they can close them.
They would short circuit the whole system. Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
All I know is that one of the interns apparently got dragged underneath the sand. Has not been seen. So.
That sounds like a job for me. Good talk.
We don't see the body. We don't know where the body is.
Caramel camera.
I mean.
This is the first time I've not had a stressful day in Crossroads.
I guess this has been probably one of the more.
Sorry for
Hello.
interjecting. It's late, and I'm not gonna be interrupting your discussion further, but whenever possible, I will probably speak with both of you just as a check up on things.
Okay.
On what? Oh, okay, you too.
Just let us know. I mean, if you want anything, just in a nutshell, everything's been fine.
Hey.
So,
did one of you DM the
status of
issues?
The hospital?
One of the
or just
Tempest guys
medically
getting taken? Is they're about to call for that person?
No outstanding issues. The guy that was run over by a truck, nature took him. An extremely drunk intern that I might have had to treat. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Those are kind of the major things today.
It's not like for today, just considering that you've been part of medical for a few days now. Like any general.
No, not really. Yeah, no complaints in general. I mean,
all right.
Other than the vehicle, but I'm working on it. So.
Right. I mean,
It's not running today either, by the
I
way.
already got this outward store. Just the inside one needs to.
And feel free to keep going at it if you need it, but
Yeah.
honestly, at some points we might just be getting so. Just going with what's on the field.
Which one of
Yeah,
you?
somebody told me they knew
DM'd one of the
of where they could
Tempest
possibly get like
agents
older
getting taken.
variants of like some of the APCs, or at least a closed one that we can
Or was that
convert.
just a them thing?
I'm either I'll go that route, or
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm not sure
just
when the
kinda
next
rolling
run
with
to
it.
Boomtown is.
Okay, so some
I've been
creature
told that's a
took
good
it.
place
Probably a
to
dust
trade
crawler.
vehicles. I was going to take that there and see if we couldn't trade it out for a military vehicle or something. Or at least parts for one.
Well, one stop you from trying.
So.
But yes, it is pretty
Yeah.
late, and it
Well,
seemed
I
like
got-
you were
I got-
going somewhere, and I stopped you. So
You were fine.
Yeah, I was just going to put this back, and then I'll probably go do a little first aid training, so.
all right. Then you have a good night.
Good night.
You as well?
Good night.
You don't have anything to do with this, did you, Homunga?
He assisted. You grabbed those guns and then you were like, "Oh, let's all go together." And you.
Hey guys, can we get out of the road, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't go do me twice.
Oh, okay. Sidewalk. Understandable.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say to Bubbles because I wasn't really in the mode. I have no clue what the fuck was going on.
Where did you get this from?
He had it.
Oh.
They're carrying it.
Shoot, okay. Jasmine! Y'all need to get out of the road. Walk on the sidewalks.
They have thrown up.
Hey, David.
What?
There a place where I can charge it? Like get a recharge or something? Shit.
To be cleaned up before they return to
Shut my
work.
core.
There's that car battery.
I would assume maybe an arc light facility. Oh yeah, I left
anything for me?
the car battery up on top. Oh, our car battery. Up on top of that. If you want to go grab it, then kind of.
This is
Okay,
horrible.
how do I put this back?
I'm barely keeping up my
Thanks for
form.
getting that. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Right. I have to go feed my mom's cat, so I'm cutting out early tonight.
Those bastards!
Take care. Have fun.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Tried to kill me.
Where did you get one of those?
One of what?
The truck with the gold wheels.
No, we had some slavers come up to the front gate this morning trying to sell someone back, quote unquote.
Alright, here you go, Bolt.
This being a
Alright, check.
resident who found a way out of the city.
Apparently someone from Tempest. We gave them one of the other vehicles and sent them on their way. I checked all vehicles, no tracking or anything like that.
Thank you.
The only thing of concern were the bullet holes on the side. They had the bullet residue showed corporate firepower, military.
Interesting.
As well as scuffs of black on the sides of both vehicles.
You can just pop that thing out.
Black thing, yeah.
Yeah. Think about it like I'm looking through two eyes.
Oh,
that changes
that is
this
weird
thing
thing
somewhat.
about.
The black vehicle we've been seeing,
Yeah,
we've been hearing
I
about,
guess it
right?
is, huh?
Not the first report we've gotten, is all I'm saying.
Right.
I don't want to jump to conclusions. Especially since our own vehicles are black as well. But we don't carry out aggression like that. We just don't. Alright.
Probably stolen then, lady.
I don't think anybody drinks out of the fountain.
I have my doubts.
I will not be so sure.
Anything that they'd
But
be
I
looking
would
into?
completely eliminate the possibility.
Howdy, Jasmine! I wanted to let you know
Oh,
that
fuck.
your interns peed in the fountain.
No, they shit in the fountain. Specifically.
They shit and
worse.
peed in the fountain.
That's even worse. What the hell? I hope he has some bleach.
I mean, again, if it makes it feel any better, it's the one that kind of died.
Leadership never gets easy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I just fire
I'm
them.
starting to
As
learn
in, I put them in the fire.
Yes. Christ. Sorry, I'm resetting my...
Where's the other base? Maybe it got ransacked by raiders.
There's multiple bases out here in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Huh, Solomon.
Evening.
Are the interns contained? I hate saying it like that, but I can't think of an alternative right now.
No, that checks out.
Hmm.
They joined the private...
No daylight for them for a little while.
They joined the private dot.
Fucking mess.
Good.
Made a mess yesterday.
I might have shocked them a little bit, but they didn't listen to me. They walked right into me. So
Look, a little shock will sober them up. Don't apologize.
Believe me, they were probably asking for it.
I mean, they were calling us the pores, so we smelled like
The
holes or
pores?
some shit.
What is it?
The
That one in the
pores.
red dress started
Lovely.
talking real slower to me.
I
And
mean,
got really impressed that I knew coming.
they've killed more people than they have hairs on their balls, so it's rich coming from them.
Oh.
I can imagine. Well, I'll keep you in the loop regarding any more of those cases. For the time being, hold on to the truck.
Yeah.
Don't let it out of your sight.
Roger that. There's actual gold, I think, on this plate if we want to take the gold. If that's anything valuable.
Oh, do
to
that
us.
if you want. I don't have any care for it. I only want the body.
I figured you wouldn't, but
For
you
everything.
have enough money.
Not for personal gain.
I mean, you've already poured 2 sports cars. That's how you really need the gold that much.
I could get a third or a fourth.
No, I imagine
Restraint
you
is
can.
important.
Of course. What was it? Major now, correct?
Something like that.
Jeez, could we focus a bit more on the ration?
We'll catch up.
The mayor, but also major. I guess they give ranks in the reclamation division.
Eminem, Major Mayor.
How you doing?
Has a nice ring to it.
Oh,
But I haven't been informed of it myself.
congratulations.
Thank you. Well, if it's a thing. The interns will need to be looked at in the morning, but for now I think punishment is in order.
Checking for alcohol poisoning. They're gonna make sure they're hydrated at least. Punishment's fine.
We don't bother cleaning the fountain. I think we'll have them clean the fountain in the morning.
It's good punishment.
I was about to say, in the morning, be sure that they get some,
Right then.
a good amount of water and decent food.
No, come by the place there if you want to help with the armor. We're doing that tonight.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Alright. You take
armor.
care.
Can I
Make
see
sure
it?
the gates don't open again. Espresso, do you mind doing a once over? Just to make sure things are clear.
Welding, repairing with
Understood.
pieces I have.
Would you like me to check
Appreciate it.
outside?
Okay, yeah, but it's better than
Mhm.
everything else around here because I'd rather not.
And if you can recover what's left of the intern.
Understood.
Do you have
Yay.
time to read through the report from the yesterday?
Y'all have a good evening.
patrol?
Of course.
We're just looking around, seeing who else is still out and about.
Yes, let's do that now. Yeah, you take care.
Stay
You gonna
safe.
come
All
by
of
now
you.
or just come and knock?
Yeah, no,
either
I
way?
mean, fuck it. I'll come by now.
Sure. Be safe, y'all.
You too, Damien.
You as well.
What a day, huh?
Look at this. Drunk trooper
I'll be honest, I
yesterday,
don't think
drunk
there's much of a
yesterday.
benefit to this. Yes, I think I see the common issue among them all. But this is the cost of growth, I suppose.
It is.
Okay, I think I'm gonna hop back to spawn.
Alright.
Go DM mode for a little bit if we need to, but I think people will be wrapping it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot a dust crawler, bring a body to the door, and then sit outside.
Cool.
And just get out of sight of the gate before I shoot.
But yeah, I can type it later in our chat that basically the patrol was like, hey, good news, there is no movement, hostile contacts in the Black Spire. Bad news, we have no fucking clue where Graham and his cult are. And I'm trying to emphasize the Black Spire being phased out.
I get you. But I think we should record all of this like later in text and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. Late hour. Brain is mush.
Yep. Mine's getting there too.
Though probably at the session end, I'm not gonna stick around for too long. Just gonna refresh myself and then go out to vote the elections because we have today presidential elections.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm probably only going to stick around a little bit because I mean I had a full start today and then still this, so it's like I'm a bit finished.
Oh yeah, and you probably didn't have a chance to sleep.
Mhm.
I think.
That might be you, Kami, if it's security.
Yeah, it's Gooey.
Hold on, I'm calling God for a second. Oh, hello.
You got two gods.
Pretty insane is not God. But yeah, anyways.
Nope. I'm just.
What's the issue? And we'll see if I'm supposed to answer or we'll need someone else.
Alright, he has the patrol bot, the Paragon patrol bots out and about looking for that second sniper, just looking for signs of movement or anything, the ordinary.
I'm gonna go put my jacket down.
Okay.
Second one, so the one that's part of the Firebrands. Oh, let's see.
No, I mean, it's a little weird for me to kind of picture, but I get it. It's a little expensive of you. I think the thing that tripped me up was that, well, you can move it.
Alright, so the bot, the spider bot, as it's patrolling, it's confirming that there's no presence or movement in the crater area, back at the firing position. As it's scanning the area a little bit away, I'm just gonna say they have like a bit of zoom in the camera, probably like finding like a vantage spot. They will notice like some movement, but from afar. But it's very sorry, late brain mush. But basically, imagine like if someone knows how to conduct guerrilla warfare, how to hide themselves. You still notice that, but it's obvious that they are concealing their present movement. It's like a small group of like maybe 3 or 4 machines. You can at least tell that from the like thermal readings, like synthetics.
Okay. What I'm going to do is have them keep patrolling and see if I can discover like a sort of pattern to their movement over the next couple of days until they're found. I'll inform the other operators. I'll inform them just to keep it in their minds.
Yeah, I will make a note of this somewhere, but if you'll be able to, if you can post it in night shift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I will try to keep track of that. Because who knows?
All right, thank you.
Maybe they will show up next session.
All right, thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it, man.
The black and yellow tend to follow the black
No
and red.
problem.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's true.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get a black and orange.
Hold on.
Oh, turns out it was actually for me, so asking about the second sniper, which was the firebrand robot that took out the the fucking cultist machines.
I see.
Are you?
And I've been like thinking about doing this
see him
decision, but I just went with smooth brain, didn't want to really bother with that. But I might do next session an envoy, like unarmed firebrand coming at the gates and going like, so hey, was the thing yesterday or like 2 days ago, was it an accident, or should we treat Crossroads as hostile from now on?
Well, Crossroads did fight. Crossroads was more a deterrent. They de-escalated, so I don't think we would count them as hostile yet. But it depends on which side we're talking about, right? Like, to the cultists, probably not hostile. To the firebrands, probably hostile.
Yeah, I'm talking about firebrands because, well, they were pursuing, and the sniper retreated and saw it that they got taken down by Crossroads forces.
Yeah.
But they are not suicidal, and they already like do not like Tempest and want to fight collective without their help. So they're gonna like, I'm gonna give like players like, you know, one opportunity to be like, oh hey, we want to do this diplomatically, like, okay, we agree that this was an accident, like, you know, in the field and whatnot. Or if they like just kill him, then yeah, I guess you can be safe in your town, in your walls, but out there in the Barrens, it's gonna be shot on sight or something like that.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, of course, because of the hour, I will try to make sure that I'm gonna type it down in the chat.
Alright, and I have the button for when time changes, so...
outside.
Got
or
about
something.
freezing here today.
Oof.
Oh.
I
Well,
can't do
you live in the
winter.
territories of the Northwest, so I mean, no wait. Well, in that area anyway.
Siphoned my life force from me.
So yeah, my house is set at like 21, 22 Celsius.
It's not even winter yet. It's gonna be winter in like on June 21st for you.
Legs hurt like a bitch.
No, you see, because I live in the cool
God stand.
and we don't have 4 seasons, we have 2.
Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I have no idea how I'm gonna render them. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, close.